Eagles fans, help me welcome your Pensacola Christian College Eagles.
Hello and welcome fans from all over, whether from around the country or around the world, watching from the comfort of your own home or even watching on a mobile device. I want to welcome you to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman, alongside me, former player for the Eagles basketball team and a personal friend of mine, Ian Johnson. Ian, first of all, I haven't seen you in a long time, so great to see you, my friend.
Yeah, man, it's always a good place to be here in Pensacola Christian. You know, I come often to watch the games, but usually you're on the mics and I'm in the stands.
Oh, yeah.
Support.
Just too cool for school, I guess, you know.
Something like that.
Not a whole lot of time before the tip-off, but what is one player that you're super excited to see from the Eagles side of the ball?
Dude, it's got to be, I want to get his name right. His name is Brandon Koski, I believe
Yes.
it is. Number 0. The last game I watched, I think it was his first start of the season. And I really believe that that's the missing link that we've been missing in a lot of our games. He's just a phenomenal help off the bench, but I love seeing him inside the starting line. I feel like he just brings such fire and energy to the squad and just helps them play. His hustle is unmatched, and I love to watch him play.
And this is a guy that you've watched blossom ever since his middle school career. Austin Lewis, our leading scorer this year, averaging 16 points per game.
Yeah, man, Austin, I've been talking to Austin a lot doing Instagram, text, and he's finally listening to what I was saying. I was like, bro, you got to just let it fly. Shoot. Like, you're going to miss some. Just shoot the ball. And the last couple of games I've been watching him, he's been just shooting the ball and just been dropping. So I'm loving the performance he's putting up. I think last game, I'm not sure how much he had, but he did
Josh, I
pretty well.
believe he had a career high of 25.
Yeah, I know, it was pretty high. Yeah, he's shooting the ball extremely well.
6 threes from, I believe, 15 attempts, but that's roughly around 30% from the three-point mark.
Yeah, man, they're doing extremely well so far. I mean, if Austin can get going, if Koski can get them going as well, and AJ and CP can get connect, I think we have a strong chance of coming out with W tonight.
30 seconds from tip-off. Alvin Chapman alongside with Ian Johnson. We're going to throw it over to Logan Toothman for the pregame ceremonies, but don't go too far.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between the Southeastern Baptist College and your PCC Eagles. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer and remain standing for the national anthem.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for many blessings on us. Please help us to have a good day today. Please help everybody to play hard and for there to be no injuries in the court. Help us to do everything to your honor and your glory. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Southeastern, number 2, Sicario Hamilton. Number 4, Jamario Bassett. Number 11, Reginald Jones. Number 40, Xantius Thornton. And number 45, Naquadrick Magruder. The Chargers are led by Coach Gino White. And now, the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. At guard, a senior from Jacksonville, Florida, number 2, Christian Porter. At forward, a senior from Pensacola, Florida, number 3, A.J. Ward. At guard, a senior from Pace, Florida, number 15, Austin Lewis. At guard, a junior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, number 0, Brantley Koski. At guard, a sophomore from Burleson, Texas, number 50, Liam Gertz. The Eagles are led by Coach Jason Bell with assistant coaches Micah Conlon and Mark Getch. The officials for today's game are Chris Taylor, Arnaldo Rivera, and Michael Meardry.
Naquadrick Magruder and Liam Gertz to tip it off in the center court. Pensacola in their home white jerseys in blue lettering, while Southeastern Baptist has the black jerseys with the blue lettering. And we are off. The Chargers will win the tip and take over. We get it to Xantius Thornton. Now in the hands of Hamilton. Drive inside. Dump off to McGruder, but that is swatted away by Brantley on the help side.
Yeah, man. Brantley, man, getting her started early. It's really close to a foul call just now. I thought he was probably going to get his first call, but luckily the refs are letting him play tonight.
Hamilton on Porter. He swings it over to Koski. Koski to Gertz. Lewis to Ward. Lewis will let one fly hard off the back of the rim.
Looking good, though. Looking good.
Bissett quickly double team and finds Thornton. Handoff to number 14, Jacoby York. Rather number 11, Reginald Jones. Back in the hands of Thornton. He goes to the cup, hard off the backboard. Both teams scoreless with a minute into this competition.
Yeah, there's not so much the defense. They're both getting good looks. They just can't connect right now. Here's a shot by Austin Lewis, just off the front of the iron. Good rebound.
The strong rebound and forces the jump ball. It will remain here southbound in Pensacola. Liam Gertz, the last home game against L.B. Wallace Community College, 12 points in a career high, 14 rebounds.
Nice double-double there.
Porter for the inbound. Porter finds Ward, back to Porter. They go inside to Gertz. 10 remaining on the clock. Porter will take another three. That's off.
That's a good shot there, but I'd love to see Liam just take advantage of his size there in the post. He has a smaller defender on him. I would like to see him post him up and just see what he can get,
Pensacola defeated so far in South Region play. Physical loss against Toccoa Falls, while Southeastern Baptist faced Bob Jones in a doubleheader on the weekend about 2 weeks ago and split victories with them. McQuadrick McGruder, the 6'4" forward, will head to the lane to possibly break open the scoring between both teams. That falls in. A bit of a slow start for both teams here, Ian.
Yeah, a very slow start. And like I said, it's just they're getting the shots. It's just not falling so far, but I think we'll see.
Free rebound, count the basket and the foul.
I think the ref just missed the play just now. One of the players, SPC, just shoved one of our players and he just totally let it go. Looks like they're letting them play tonight. I love it, though. I love it. Let them play a little bit gritty.
Thornton will head to the line for their second trip in the same offensive possession, and he converts to old-fashioned three-point play. That offensive possession provided a 4-point lead for the Chargers. Pensacola's last loss was against LaGrange College. Koski all the way to the basket, can't get the roll to fall. Hamilton finds Thornton. Spin move into the lane. Koski to steal. We're off to the races. Koski, pull-up jump shot. That's good.
You can really tell that he's feeling himself. Ever since he started getting in the starting lineup, getting some more minutes, I just love the confidence that he's playing with now.
Tremendous on the defensive side. Gertz the projection. Ward bullies his way inside and draws the whistle. Foul on the floor. That will be on Reginald Jones. Pensacola trailing by 2. Christian Porter, the senior guard out of Jacksonville, Florida, the inbound. Lewis gets it to Koski. Gets there easily, and I believe fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't know if you noticed the difference in between play style here. SBC, when they're on offense, they're really looking to attack the basket, whereas when we're on offense, it's just a lot of passing. The only person that's really looking to score right now is Koski. I'd love to see them just put their heads down, get to the basket, make that extra pass, and knock down a shot instead of just passing it around the perimeter.
Koski converts on the first one and drills the second. Takes care of the pair. Mario Hamilton will bring the ball past the Payne for the Chargers. McGruder working inside. Another rejection for Gertz. He'll try again. That's rejected again, too. Hamilton inside, impeding his will. Strong rebound by Gertz.
Fast break here. Let's see what we do.
Koski nearly loses his dribble. Now in the hands of Ward. That's snatched away by Jones. Jones goes behind his back. Crafty move. Nearly stolen away by Lewis. Nifty move inside. Amanda Quadric. McGruder. He now has all the points for Southeastern Baptist. Here's Lewis. He'll take the three off the screen.
Tell you, man, shoot.
A lot of confidence with that shot.
I think that's all he needed, really, to see one drop, and it's going to be all uphill from here.
Thornton. He'll go to Bissett. Thornton receives it. Now a screen from McGruder. That's a steal by Porter. Great defensive possessions by Pensacola around the rim and also in the passing lane.
Yeah, consecutively, actually. I think this is actually the third defensive stuff that we've gotten so far. We're really playing well in the defensive end. Let's see if the shot can connect by Koski. Good pump.
Koski can't finish it. Was a little bit fancy with the scoop layup.
Yeah, a little bit too much English. Great call. Excellent call by the ref just now. Most refs would probably call it a foul, but Austin stuck in there, got the jump ball, held his hand on it. Excellent call by the ref.
Possession will stay here, but that also switches the arrow in favor of Pensacola. Hamilton the inbound. Hamilton gets it into Bissett. They go inside to McGruder. Another block for Gertz.
And Liam is having himself a fantastic game, especially on the defensive end. I think he has 5 blocks right now, and just forced a turnover right there. So he's having an excellent game.
Number isn't definite. We'll get you that stat at halftime. Brandon Singletary checks into the ball game for the Chargers. Not gonna lie, Liam Gertz reminds me of sophomore year, junior year Cody Pratt. Gives me a lot of shades of him.
Yeah, definitely some similarities there. Definitely in the height comparison. He's a little more slim and a little bit more aggressive, but gotta love the play.
Great intentions by Lewis. That's snatched away, but Lewis will take it right back.
Here, you want to see us push it. There's a 3-on-1 opportunity. Let's see what we do with it.
Porter passes the ball off. Maybe he would have tried to throw it to the basket. Could have got that foul in the act of shooting. Now Jacoby York will come to the table for the Chargers. That foul now in the act of shooting will send Porter to the line to convert on 2 free throws. His first pair of free throws at home this season.
Really?
He had a technical foul free throw opportunity earlier in the season.
Connects on the first one.
Yeah, connects on the first one indeed. Christian Porter gets the shooter's roll on the second. That pair of free throws gives Pensacola a 3-point lead.
Oh, no.
Drives inside. Untouched to the rim, Thornton was.
Yeah, there's probably some miscommunication right there, but AJ tried to pick up just a little bit too late, and unfortunately he was able to score that easy basket.
Lewis, step back 3. Just out of the rim.
I'm telling you, man, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. He's missing, but he's not missing in a terrible way. Like, the shots are going in and coming out.
Jones working inside and gets the call. Josh Alexander to the table. A native kid of Pensacola, played his high school ball at Escambia High School.
Yeah, I've had the opportunity to watch Josh play a lot, and I talk with him a lot off and on the court as well. Great defense resource here for the Eagles. So I'm seeing who coach going to take out to give a quick break. Looks like CB's going to come out, and I love that he subbed him in with a defensive player to keep the defense intensity up.
Alexander, a player that does a lot of things that the stat sheet doesn't show, but one thing that a highlight reel will show, as Gertz gets the rebound, is a insane dunk that he had against LaGrange College. He literally waltzed down the middle and threw it down with authority.
Oh, I got to go back and see that one. That sounds exciting.
I will send it to you as soon as I get the video as possessions switch in favor of the Chargers. Here is Thornton. Hamilton will stop and pop and drill.
It's great execution on that play right there. Took what the defense gave him, an open shot.
Southeastern Baptist now with a 2-point lead. Alexander gets the switch off and dribbles the ball off his foot. Seven minutes elapsed so far in the first half. The switch off in favor of Singletary, and Lewis picks up another foul.
Number 15, Austin Lewis.
That is Lewis's first. Thornton on the top of the key, blows by Koski, to the rim he goes. Hard, no good. Second chance opportunity, no good as well. But the foul will remain here.
On that play, you'd love to see the help come over just a little bit earlier. He should not have gotten to the rim so as easy as he just got.
Jared Naylor will check into the contest for number 11, Reginald Jones. Here is now York for the inbound. Finds Hamilton by himself, untouched to the basket. His second field goal of the game. Gertz
Great
finds
pass.
Ward, cutting to the basket, and gets the roll.
That's an excellent pass. See if we can get a stop here.
Hamilton with the heat check, can't get it to fall. Jumper for Ward, he's filling it. Two back-to-back field goals for A.J. Ward.
Great defense by Josh.
Alexander with the near steal on Naylor. And as an offensive foul executed by Koski.
That's a great play. That's a great play. I'll tell you what, if I was in that position, that would have been a foul because I was reaching. Great read by the young kid there and took that charge. Excellent play.
Not just great read, but beautiful patience on not being greedy and getting to the driving lane of number 40, Zentaeus.
Yeah, he's definitely came a long way since his freshman year from watching him play over these years.
Alexander drives inside, and he gets right to the basket.
All smiles from the kid there. I hope that I can get him going.
Bissett with the response.
So you see that play right there? 50 Liam. Kid drove to the basket and he waited until the kid came to him. He should step up a little bit and then put his hands up. But luckily he didn't get called for a foul, and they missed.
Naylor the inbound. Picks up his dribble.
Good try.
Now double teamed. Singletary draws the foul, I believe, on Alexander.
It's a good idea. Good idea. Excellent trap right there. Maybe keep your hands to yourself a little bit more.
They get it to Naylor. Off the pass. Fading, no good. Didn't even see Lewis there, but he corrals the rebound. Switching crossover for Koski. Nearly gets it taken away from him. But number 11, Reginald Jones, picks up the foul.
That was actually a pretty great read by number 11. Timed the crossover really well, went for the ball, perfect time. Just couldn't held back the gravity of hitting Koski and resulted into a foul.
Number 33 is Aquarion Brown. Checks into the ball game for the Chargers. Lewis, left, wide open from way downtown, off the front of the rim. Naylor, quickly double teamed, holds the possession. They find Hamilton, can't convert. Here is Ward, met by York. Gets the step, tries to find Gertz. Skips it over to Koski instead. Behind the back dribble, step through move, a lot of contact. And I believe Koski will head to the line.
It's an excellent play. I think he might have gotten away with a little bit of a travel right there, but I love to see the intensity and looking to score the basketball.
Brown picks up his first foul. It's on the floor. Gertz the inbound. Koski, great pump fake, kicks to a wide open Ward from way downtown. No good. Gertz the rebound, count the bucket and the foul for the freshman Liam Gertz. Impressive execution.
That's not Dakota Pratt right there. You saw a great rebound and just went straight back up. I love how he didn't bring it down and look for a teammate. He just went straight back up with it. Great play.
We'll step aside after this timeout placed on the floor as Pensacola now leads by 4. Liam Gertz now at the free throw line after converting the and one attempt below the block.
Yeah, coming out of that timeout, you can see the Eagles are all smiles. You know, they're comfortable in what they're doing right now, the defense they're playing, the shot selection that they're taking. I think we're good for a good night. We're on for a good night.
Singletary finds York. Naylor back to Singletary. He'll take a jumper, no good. Koski the rebound. Porter finds Gertz, guarded by Singletary. Hits a cutting Ward who works inside on his defender, uses the glass for safety. 3 field goals for the senior from Pace, Florida, rather Pensacola, Florida. York trying to respond, nearly lost the ball, now in the hands of Naylor. York in the corner, drives baseline on Ward. Alexander with the attempt to come with the help side block. Honestly, I don't even think he needed to do that one.
Nah, he didn't need to, and even if he needed to, he should have been a little bit quicker, and that's why he was called for the foul. He came just a little bit too late. His body was out of momentum a little bit and kind of hit number 14, Jacoby York, and now he's resulted in shooting 2.
Alexander providing great minutes off the bench, picks up his second foul. That'll bring Colin Wilkerson, the freshman, rather sophomore from Rantoul, Illinois, to the table. First free throw good.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 1, Colin Wilkerson.
Wilkerson will check into the game for Lewis. Wilkerson, another one of those players that have a big impact on this team, but his efforts do not display on the stat sheet. More defensive. Koski quickly double team and Singletary gets the steal. Before he can get a hand on the ball, he touched the ball and also stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, excellent trap though. Excellent trap by the team there. Just couldn't result in the basket on their end. Great push here by CP.
Confident push as well. Koski works inside. Leaping shot, no good. Singletary somehow finds York. Naylor in transition. York slashing to the rim, no good. Out of the hands of Alexander.
Great.
Singletary, and a beautiful charge taken by Wilkerson. I'm not going to lie, he literally flew at contact.
He went flying. But excellent read, especially for a sophomore, man. That's an exceptional read there. Knowing where to be outside of the arc, seeing the train, in a sense, come in and just suck it up and took the hit. Great defensive stop there.
Great to see him get up quickly, too, because the collision seemed a little bit fatal, but he is okay. Porter guarded by Brown. Now Alexander goes inside to Gertz. One more pass to Porter for a corner triple, and he connects on one. Porter now with 5, and Pensacola now with an 8-point lead.
Yeah, everyone just having a great game. It's just not one player. Everyone's sharing the ball. Great passes, great defense. They're really in sync tonight.
Jumper on the way, no good. Gertz the rebound. Wilkerson. Great swinging of the ball by Pensacola. Porter on the opposite corner, just falls out of the rim. Confident shot.
Yeah, those are actually the type of shots I love to see CP shoot. You know, he has a quick release, and so coming up that screen, you can just get it up there with ease. And once again, like Lewis was earlier, he was missing, but you know, they're going in and coming out. So keep shooting, and they eventually fall.
Brown, the hook shot, no good.
Yeah, great stop again by the sophomore call in there. The Eagles are really playing some really great defense tonight.
Alexander nearly trapped. He picks up his dribble. Alexander swings it. Now in the hands of Wilkerson. Nearly lost by Alexander. To the basket he goes. Find Koski in the corner while he loses his step. Kept alive by Gertz. On the floor for it. And that is a shot clock violation since that ball did not touch the rim.
Yeah, but, you know, if I was coach, you know, I love the hustle that I saw just now. Everyone was on the floor. Everyone wanted to get a piece of that basketball, and that's what we need, the intensity there, trying to get those second chance opportunities there.
Pensacola stands now for a 8-point lead. Lewis will check back into the game when we come back. Alvin Chapman and Ian Johnson live with you in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Me and Ian were briefly talking about what year am I, because Ian was actually my boss my freshman year of college. And I'm a senior now, so it's kind of funny.
Spent quite a time of my life here at Pensacola Christian College.
Yeah, if I was you, I'd start applying for insurance if I was you, Ian. Here's Singletary.
Ooh, that's a tough call. It can go either way. Great help, great idea by CP. Might have been at an angle that we couldn't have seen. I thought he hit all ball, but maybe the ref had a different angle and perhaps he hit his hand.
Maybe instead of slapping down on the ball to make it appear like a foul, if he scooped up, trying to take the ball out of his hands instead of hit his arm, it made it appear as a different situation for the official to see.
Yeah, definitely. Probably he just called the action instead of what he actually saw.
Nonetheless, Pensacola still stands with a 7-point lead. Singletary will take his second. Second is up and good for Brandon Singletary. Wilkerson swings it back to Porter. Now Lewis in the corner. Ward will take a three. No good. Flies over the hand of Alexander. Lewis works inside and draws the contact.
Yeah, great patience as well. He could have easily just threw up another shot, but he waited, was looking to see what the defense would give him. Drove to the basket and got a foul. Hopefully he can connect on both of them.
One thing I love about Austin Lewis is that he's a no-excuse type of guy. Not the most athletic kid, not the most tallest kid, but he uses what he has in his abilities to be effective on the basketball court.
Yeah, and he's been putting in the work ever since I was a player. Before he was even part of the Eagles program, he was at PCA and Warriors. He would come and practice with us. And when we would leave practice, he would stay behind and get up a lot of shots. So it's definitely paying off for him.
One of the leaders in scoring in the South region. Here's Alexander after the made basket by the Chargers. Ward drives and finds Alexander. Alexander picks up his dribble and gets it back to Ward. Ward drives on York and finds Wilkerson in the corner.
Austin's going to get called for a charge. It's funny because I was just going to commentate on the previous play. He was about to get called for a charge, but he jump stopped and saved himself, and then he just happened and came back, and this next guy just slid in his driving lane, and this time he got called for it.
Defensive resilience at its finest, Ian. Corner three, no good, but the second chance effort is well no good for the Chargers. The Chargers have failed to hit a shot from perimeter all game. Koski and Gertz come to the table for Pensacola. Ward drives hard and receives the bump from Singletary. Pensacola still leading. Let's talk about A.J. Ward, averaging 14 points per game and a season high this year of 26 points against L.B. Wallace.
Yeah, man, AJ's an excellent player, very fundamental, another kid from PCA. Didn't come over as much when I was there, but I always love watching him play. He's very gritty, and he's another one of those players that is always looking to score.
And one thing that's interesting about him is he really had to fight for minutes his freshman year, since there was another big around his position in size playing just about the same amount of time as him.
Yeah, and to be honest, I really didn't think it was due to skill. I really believe it was due to the play of AJ. He was just shying away from the ball, shying away from taking shots. Another kid that I always talk to, I tell him, we played in the field house a lot. He had played totally different, and I told him, you got to play the same way you're playing in the field house at the Eagles games, and that's going to get you minutes. He finally took heed to the words, and now look at him, starting five.
Not only is he taking heed to your advice, but he does a lot of things during the offseason, not specifically working on one-on-one training, but putting himself in situations where he has to play against players that may seem better than him. Porter wide open from long range. Great look, can't finish. Eagles still lead by 8. Naylor open, back to Hamilton. Naylor, snatch back dribble, now in the hands of number 40, Thornton. Drive hard, layup on the way and good.
Couldn't play any more better defense than that, just a better shot.
Cuts the deficit to 6. Ward, Koski, Porter in the corner. Turnover, Hamilton going the other direction, and he finishes at the rim. Cuts the lead to 4. Gertz takes too many steps before putting the ball on the floor.
Maybe a great opportunity to call a timeout or just recollect ourselves. There's 3 turnovers back-to-back right there by the Eagles. So.
Pensacola trailing by 4. Amorion Connerson checks into the contest here for the Chargers. Naylor. Great drive to the basket by Thornton and uses the glass for safety. Koski. Porter now in the corner. Koski driving, picks up his dribble. Gertz driving, realizes a double team and hits Lewis. Finds Porter. Can he hit this one? He can! Porter with another three after missing several previously. Beautiful pass by Austin Lewis. And head coach, Coach Bell, calls a timeout to discuss things over.
Yeah, great call, great timeout call by Coach there. Get the Eagles more collected to play this last 3 minutes of play and see if we can go into halftime with a bigger lead.
Yeah, we were mentioning before the shot that they should have called a timeout. It's honestly even a better idea to call the timeout after a shot to give them some more positivity before recollecting themselves.
Yeah, I definitely think it'll be a good momentum shift, especially coming off the big three there by CP. So let's see how they finish up the quarter.
Porter with his second three of the game. He has 8 total in the first half. Had 18 in the away game against LaGrange with also 6 triples. Pensacola now leading by 5. Naylor accelerating the ball. Thornton dumps it down to Carson. Goes up strong and can't finish. Gertz once again with a strong rebound.
Yeah, and great patience by him as well. You know, any other player, you know, freshman, sophomore, maybe would have went for that pump fake, but he just stood his ground and kept his hands up and came up with the rebound.
I love that he doesn't just get the rebound, but he secures it with 2 hands. Porter to Lewis. He'll take a 3 off the front of the rim. Naylor. He'll take the first 3 of the game for the Chargers, and Gertz another rebound.
If you're the Eagles, you love that kind of shot. You know, early in the shot clock, not really a set shot, so I take that.
Koski uses his speed to find Lewis in the corner. Off the rim, Koski the rebound. Runner in the lane, touches the bottom of the net.
The hustle, the rebound, second chance opportunity. Great stuff.
Koski now with 6. Naylor extending the end elbow for separation. Hamilton, shot falls out of the rim. Lewis makes a defender miss. Can't hit the shot though. York drives and finishes with the left. Under 1:15 remaining. Ward drives on York, inside hand and good.
I was literally just going to say, I'd love to see AJ just take this mismatch right here, and sure did, and connected.
Naylor nearly loses possession and finds Hamilton. Thornton works on Lewis and gets the finger roll.
Yeah, great spin. The help was there, but it was just a little bit too late.
A teardrop rather than a finger roll. Here's Lewis sizing up his defender, now losing possession. Playing around with the ball way too much,
Yeah.
and now a foul in the open court.
You'd like to see him get rid of the ball just a little bit sooner, and as a result, got picked, and now he's dealing with 2 fouls going into the half.
Or maybe if he couldn't get rid of the ball a little bit sooner, maybe shield it with his body or trying to protect it a little bit more.
I think he's just dealing with a little bit more frustration. You know, he's shooting right now and it's not connecting. But hopefully in the second half, you can see those shots start falling again.
Yeah, that's one thing in basketball that's difficult, especially when your trademark specialty is not working.
Yeah.
That's like going to the supermarket and you want to use the shopping carts, but the wheels are not operating correctly.
Yeah, but in this scenario, you know, he's doing kind of the right thing. You know, you just got to keep shooting, and eventually, you know, it'll drop. But, you know, we all have bad nights. We've all been there. Just got to know how to bounce back pretty much.
That cuts the lead to 4. the pair of free throws from Hamilton. 2-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Swinging crossover from Ward. He gets inside, all the way to the rack. Off the back of the rim it goes, and misses. Thornton loses the ball in the open court. Bit out of control there.
Yeah, way out of control. Fortunate for the Eagles there. You'd love to see AJ score that last bucket, getting so close to the rim.
No shot clock rather, but 8 on the game.
Let's see what we can get here.
Koski, Gertz, he needs to shoot it now. It's good! He beats the buzzer!
Buzzer beater to go into the half, man. Hopefully we can come out with more momentum. It has a replay here for you guys. Great shot, nothing but the net. Well, maybe a little bit of rim.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of rim, but it went in. That's the point.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of vintage Ian Johnson coming in clutch at the tough moments of the game. Pensacola leading by 7. We'll see after these messages.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
20 more minutes of basketball here in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with a good-time friend and stellar basketball player here at the college, Ian Johnson. Ian, talk about that first half of basketball we've played.
Man,
now looking, we're up almost double digits.
Yeah, the first half of basketball was really great. The Eagles played really great defense. They were knocking down open shots, especially that first 15 minutes. But that last 5 minutes, we started to get a little bit shaky, started to force a little bit, running into a little bit more turnovers. Great drive there by Koski and draws the foul.
Koski going straight to the basket, picking up where he left off. He's a really good rebounding guard for his size. In his last game against LaGrange, 9 points and 8 boards. So far, 6 points and 4 rebounds in the first half.
Yeah, no, people don't really realize how hard it is to be, you're a guard and you're rebounding against bigger opponents. It takes some specialty. I don't know what it is, but it's not as easy as it sounds.
Yeah, it's like he's not even 6 foot. He's about 5'10", 5'11", super speedy, super quick, but his ability to get position and catch taller front court players off guard is remarkable. As he knocks down the pair, pushes the lead to 9. A win today will give Pensacola their first win in region play and also second win of the season.
I love the hard court press there that Coach just threw in, kind of slowing the ball down, seeing where they're at, making them have to make a decision on where they're going to have to take a shot.
Down low, misses the layup entirety, but the whistle blows.
Yeah, late call there. I think he just missed by himself. I wish you could see the replay, but
50,
from this angle, it just looked like he just kind of missed by himself.
Yeah, the referee, especially on that baseline, definitely has a way better view and perspective than we do. But in my opinion, our seats are way more comfortable.
Yeah.
Not a question.
Yeah, he's out there working out. We're just sitting down talking.
Yeah, talking hoops. Talking hoops with an old friend while directing traffic as well. Second free throw attempt is up as McQuadrick Magruder splits the pair. Here is Ward. What a first half he had with 10 points and 2 rebounds. Pass intended to go to Lewis, gets snatched away by Naylor. Here's Hamilton in transition, leaves it on the side of the rim.
Great defense there by A.J. Ward, having his hands up, not really reaching down. Great to see the ref didn't call a foul there.
Here is number 14, Jacoby York. York in the corner, pump fakes and takes a short mid-range jumper, no good, as Ward picks up a foul.
It was a late call there by the ref. AJ just got slapped in the face and kind of didn't blow the whistle until AJ made a face at him. So.
Yeah, I think he realized the reaction rather than the contact, but to our avail, we still got the call. Here is Gertz. What a first half he had. 6 points and 6 rebounds.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there.
And transition. Off balance to the basket, and the whistle blows. That is McQuadrick Magruder.
Eagles number 0, Brantley Koski.
His second trip to the line in this half, third of the game. Speaking of shooting, let's go ahead and talk about Austin Lewis. So far with 5 points, but 1 from 8 from downtown.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit before halftime, and as you mentioned, although I always say, shooters shoot, at some point you got to realize that, okay, it's not falling down. I only take the open ones at this point, not necessarily the ones that you usually take, and kind of look to feed your teammates and look to drive now and see if that's working, clicking for you. But I would say I was watching him during the halftime, and he only missed 3 shots during the halftime in his warm-up for practice. Great pass there by Austin.
Koski, corner 3, no good. In the hands of Gertz, works inside. Back shoulder fade, no good. York pushes it coast to coast, tries to find Bissett, and Lewis snatches it away. Now would be a great time to ease the tempo and gain control of this offensive possession to push the lead to double digits.
Yeah, here I'd like to see them just settle down and run a play and really execute that play.
Ward working on the mismatch, gets to the basket.
That was fairly easy too. Just did what he wanted, went what he were, and just dropped it in the bucket.
Here is Hamilton to Bissett. He works inside. Jumper on the way, no good. Misses
Terrible
the
shot.
entirety of the rim.
If I'm his coach, I'm subbing him out of the game. And yeah, he just subbed him out of the game. That was a terrible shot, very bad selection. The defense was right in his face. He didn't fall for the pump fake that he did, and he still decided to shoot it.
Not just a bad selection, but a lot of time available on the shot clock to possibly manage to get a better look. Beautiful passing here by Pensacola. Lewis works inside, and an elbow in the face of Hamilton.
Yeah, I couldn't see that one.
Foul on Eagles number 15.
But I think there's a lot of acting on that as
His third
number
of the
3, Jared is smiling right now.
Lewis, though, taking the advice. I mean, of course, we're not speaking to him directly.
Yeah.
Finding other ways to be effective on the basketball court than your specialty, which isn't really sparking right now.
Yeah, and that's what great players do. You know, when something's not working, you know, you just go to something else, and hopefully that works.
And many great players do that. Stephen Curry, known as one of the greatest shooters ever, occasionally has off nights. But when those off nights come, what do? Maybe be a general on the offensive side. Maybe be a stifling defensive player. Singletary prepares to check back into the game as the Eagles now lead by 9.
Good call there by the ref that gave the Eagles the possession. It was an illegal screen there. You can hear the crowd getting into it a little bit, chanting PCC. See if I can give our guys some more momentum.
Lewis. Koski goes inside to Gertz. Works inside. Hooking shot, no good. Here's Thornton. Dumps it down to York, and he loses it in the air. Second chance effort, good. Ward straight to the basket, inside hand. He has 14. He's getting into his groove. Thornton inside, that's swatted away by Gertz.
Man, he's having himself a phenomenal game, especially on the defensive end. He's had four blocks so far, trying to look for his rebounds.
Now 8.
Wow, yeah. As you mentioned, you know, he does a lot that you don't really see showing up on, well, it is on the stat sheet, but, you know, a lot of, I guess, viewers, those are the type of stats that they don't really, you know, appreciate.
As I said, sophomore, junior year Dakota Pratt with maybe a little bit of an advantage on the defensive side, especially with 4 blocks. Pensacola still leading by 9. The officials coming to the table to discuss some miscommunications. Here is York along the baseline for the inbound. They go inside to Singletary. He works on his defender. Shot falls out of the rim.
Great hustle there by CP. Just a foul, took the ball right out of his hand, and unfortunately the player dropped on him, and refs had no choice but to call a foul.
A foul on Zatanius Thornton. His second. Pensacola now in the driver's seat of this ball game through the entire way through.
Yeah, excellent first 5 minutes. Started off right where they left off in the first half. Hopefully we can finish this next 15 minutes or so. You hear Coach calling a play. We'll see what he's drawing up here and see how well they execute this play.
Ball with Ward, now Porter. They get it to Lewis. And he'll take a sidestep triple, no good. And over the back foul by Koski.
Fouls on Eagles number 0, Franklin Koski, his second.
Looks like Southeastern Baptist is his head coach has switched the defense up from man to a zone, trying to see how that would affect the Eagles and their shooting tonight.
Tough shot there by Thornton. Goes into the gut of his defender. and it's the easy 2. His second field goal of the half. Porter skips it to Ward.
Excellent ball movement so far. This is how we're going to get an open shot, playing this zone.
Porter lets it fly, despite the beautiful ball movement. Shoots it too strong. Thor in on the smaller defender, spins off a Porter and leaves it on the rim. Another rebound by Gertz.
Very lucky that he missed, because definitely did have that mismatch. You would love to see the help come over a lot quicker in that situation there. But unfortunately for the Eagles, he couldn't connect on the easy layup.
They get it to Koski, nearly walks.
Yeah, he did walk.
And he does.
Oh, he got a foul.
Oh, he got a foul instead.
Oh. Man, Koski is a phenomenal player. He does it on the defensive end. He's looking for his teammates first before he tries to score. He's looking to score. The only thing that I think that could be added to his game is
subbing in for the Eagles,
being able
number
to shoot
21,
effectively from beyond the arc. That would open up
Alexander.
his game so much more and become more of a threat than he already is for this Eagles program.
Three from Lewis. That's good. Count the basket and the foul. An opportunity for 4.
And that's where I saw him warming up from the in the half court. He only missed 3 shots out of about 30 shots that he was taking from there. And so he's definitely feeling himself now. So, hey, I'm going to go back to what I first said. Shooters shoot.
Absolutely. But not only do shooters shoot, Austin is doing a great job affecting other assets of the game, making the extra pass, doing great jobs on the defensive end, on the help side.
Yeah, definitely he's swinging the ball really well, and it just happened to come back to him, and the defender made the mistake in giving him some space, and he was able to knock it down.
Singletary inside, no good, but the whistle blows.
That's a call there.
Eagles number 50.
I don't know if I agree with it too much. It was extremely late. The ref waited until the ball missed, basically, until he made that call. So it's an iffy one.
That will send Singletary to the line to convert on 2 free throws. He knocks down the first. Second attempt, out for Singletary.
10-point game here with just under 14 minutes to go.
Having a conversation with one of my friend's dad. His son plays for a Division I program in Maryland, and he mentioned being up 10 points with 10 minutes remaining in a basketball game. Beautiful move by Gertz. It's not a comfortable seat you want to be in.
No, it's definitely not comfortable. It is a lead, but you're right. Even 5 minutes, 3 minutes, you don't want to get comfortable with a 10-point lead. You want to keep your foot on the gas and keep going. That right there, that was a kind of a soft foul right there.
Fouls on Eagles number 21, Josh
Alexander getting in the mix of that play.
Third foul on him. I can see the frustration on his face right now.
Yeah, but a lot of his fouls aren't from sloppy or miscommunicated plays. It's from aggressiveness on the defensive side.
Yeah, you have 5, use them.
First 3 of the game for Southeastern Baptist comes from York. Gertz throws it away. Here's Hamilton. A bucket would be pivotal, and they get it from Singletary.
It's great execution on the fast break right there. Unselfish play by Southeastern.
Southeastern sticking to a 1-3-1 zone, and it's been favoring them in their advantage. Deflection from Jones. Alexander pacing, jumper in the lane, uses the glass. Joshua Alexander with his second field goal of the game, and a quick timeout called here by Coach Bell in his second season.
Yeah, great timeout there. See if we can get ourselves collected and see how we're going to combat this this zone play that Southeastern is playing.
We'll step aside. 12:38 remaining. Pensacola leading by 9 after the Alexander bank shot.
Great defense there. Steal cut by Austin Lewis. Let's see if we can convert on this 3-on-2.
He has options.
Good jump stop. Nothing there. We'll look to reset. Smart play.
Alexander finds Lewis. Lewis retracts his dribble, tries to go inside to Alexander. Skip past to Koski. Beautiful finish! Altering his shot. Mid-air, high speed
Great
for
pump
Koski.
fake. Great pump fake. Play into his expertise. Got that quick first step and was able to finish on the offensive end with the easy lay-in.
First field goal of the half. The scoring widespread for Pensacola. York drive, no good. Rebound in the hand of Koski. A bit lucky there since no one boxed out. Rebound falling right in his hands. Now here is Koski. Straight to the basket, he goes!
Oh, yeah, that was, you could see that from outside the arena. That was a goaltending. That was going to fall in. Great drive, though, by number 0, Koski. Unfortunately, Liam wanted some buckets as well.
Plays like that are so unfortunate. Spin move by Thornton to the basket, no good. Rebound by Koski.
Yeah, I would keep
Koski,
going.
stutter move, and he travels before he gets the shot up. Had options to his left and right. Good idea to the basket. Maybe if he resulted to a step-through move or a Euro step, the traveling call would have been erased. Hamilton. Naylor the rebound, no good. Alexander the strong takeaway.
Great seniority there by Austin Lewis getting the ball and calming us down from just running on another fast break, actually running a play. See if we can execute with this 1-3-1 zone.
Alexander double team, nearly stolen away. Gertz, spin move to the basket! Off the back of the brim.
He just needs a softer touch. Definitely got there.
Jones in the corner for a 3, no good. Southeastern shooting roughly from beyond the arc. Alexander trying to drive within the defense.
Shot by Austin, and he connects for another 3.
Not Alexander, but Austin Lewis now with his second triple. He has 12.
CP getting ready to check in.
Naylor takes the screen, goes all the way, a lot of contact, and there's a foul.
Great help there, though. He kind of swung down a little bit too much. We'd like to see him just use his size advantage on the shorter Jared Naylor there. Would have been a tough barrier to get over in anyway. See CP's checking in for Koski. And then Stephen Fikes checking in for Liam.
Number 2,
Fike, a sophomore from Michigan, very huge frame.
Yeah, good replacement. I think the sub is actually a great sub, especially at this time point in the game, giving Grant and Liam, 2 starters, a quick break before they come back and close this game up.
Not just a quick break, but Liam Gertz has 4 fouls.
Oh, didn't realize that one. Yeah, definitely need him out of the game right now.
Don't know how that's going to affect the rebounding efforts by Pensacola. Lewis 3 in the corner, wedges the corner in the hands of Ward. Ward shoots it from the same spot, no good, in the hands of Brown. York taking it the other direction. Singletary gets to the spot and lays it in. Brandon Singletary. Alexander goes through multiple defenders and draws the foul.
Yeah, it was a late whistle as well. It was a foul from like 10 seconds ago. I guess this will put him at the line What's this, one-on-one?
Josh Alexander.
Alexander now with his first trip to the line. He has 4 points already, but struggled from the charity stripe this season. Misses the first off the front of the rim. Naylor drives.
Travel. Foul.
That's a foul on Fike.
Fouls on Eagle number 15, Austin Lewis. His 4th.
Foul actually on Austin Lewis.
Oh, he has 4 too, so he's probably going to have to come out of the game as well for a second, which is unfortunate because he's finally connecting on the threes that we were talking about earlier. But Costi coming back in the game, had maybe a 2-minute break. See if he can pick up where he left off.
Eagles. Number 0,
Lewis
Brantley
with 4 fouls.
Koski.
Koski now in the game. He leads with 12. Very unfortunate. Naylor knocks down both. Costa leads to singles. Nearly taken away by York. Ward. Porter in the corner and loses it. It will stay here with Pensacola as was deflected off a Charger defender.
Yeah, I'd like to see that they get the high post involved a little bit instead of just swinging around the perimeter because they're just like that. They're just trapping the perimeters anyway. And if you get it in touch into the high post, that opens up shots just like the one that AJ Ward.
Oh, AJ Ward actually
just took.
Pass snatched away by Hamilton. We're heading the other direction. He has options. Goes to Brown off of his head. Saved by Koski.
Good save.
5 seconds to get it over, and they get it in the hand of the veteran point guard, Porter, and he swings it to Koski. Koski to Alexander. He drives, tries to dump it down to Porter, but Alexander picks up the offensive foul, and I believe that's his 4th as well.
His 4th as well. Eagles facing a little bit of foul trouble here in these last 8 minutes.
4th.
See who coach will look to put in for.
Colin Wilkerson will check into the ball game, likely for Josh Alexander.
Subbing in for the Eagles. Number
Good trade,
1,
defense for
Colin
defense.
Wilkerson.
9-point game here, just under 8 minutes to go.
Naylor retracting his dribble. Brown back to Naylor with 14. Naylor goes to the corner to Hamilton. Brown in the corner with 6 seconds.
That's a
Steal by Porter.
good steal. You want to see him keep going, just push the ball nicely.
Just like that. Now Koski with 12. Pensacola up by 11. 7 minutes remaining in the second half. Naylor will let one fly, and he connects on one. The second 3 for Southeastern. Jared Naylor. First points of the game as well. Bounce pass to the hands of Porter.
Great pass inside, great pass to AJ. Just unfortunately couldn't knock down that shot, but that's what we need to do in this 1-3-1 zone. Get it to the high post and look for the open man.
Pensacola now up by double digits, should be in the position now to use the shot clock in their possessions and also make it in their favor. Now that follow back from Singletary cuts the lead to 9. We will step aside. Pensacola possession in the full court setting.
It's a 2-possession game here. Southeastern really cutting into this Eagle lead here late in the last half.
Passing back and forth. The guard player playing monkey in the middle with the Southeastern defense. Pensacola looking to waste a lot of time here. They go inside to Gertz. Goes up strong. Can't get the finish.
Would have loved to see him just went up straight with the first initial pass. A good try nonetheless. I think this game is probably going to come down to some free throws. They're going to be in the bonus all the way through.
Fouls on Eagles number 1, Colin Wilkerson, his first of the night.
That is Wilkerson's first foul. I believe the only player on the floor not in foul trouble. Lewis on the floor with 4. Gertz also on the floor with 4. That's very unfortunate. First attempt for Singletary off the mark. Here comes the second attempt for Singletary. He splits the pair. Koski goes inside to Gertz. He goes up strong and leaves it at the rim. Naylor at the basket, misses. Lewis the other direction. Has options, goes to Wilkerson. He lays it off the glass for 2.
Great execution of the 3-on-1 play there. Great assist by Austin, good finish by Colin.
Beautiful misdirection by Lewis as well. Looking one direction and passing it the other.
Yeah, a little bit of sauce on that last play.
5:25 remaining. Pensacola up by 7.
Fouls on Eagles number 1, Colin
It seems like
Wilkerson,
we've been in this margin
his
for the
second
past,
of the night.
honestly, the entirety of the game.
last
We're
15.
either up by 7, we're either up by 9, or we're up by 11. And if we're not, it goes back down maybe to 5. And we're back up by 7, or we're up by 9, or we're up by 11.
Well, hopefully for the Eagles, they're continuing to be up until the game's over. I think it's going to come down to some free throws, though, but Southeastern isn't really knocking down free throws, so might not be helping them as much as it should.
Second attempt, split for York.
Full court press here. Trying to slow the Eagles down.
They trap him in the corner, and they skip it to Lewis. Dangerous pass. Porter will step into a jumper. That's off. 16 remaining on the shot clock. That gives Southeastern ample time to come down for a quick bucket and possibly another stop in their full court press. Here is Thornton. He drives and kicks to York for a 3. No good. Singletary, another second chance opportunity.
Great defense there by Liam. Great steal there by Colin.
One thing I love about that defense is that he keeps his hands straight up. He does have 4 fouls. Very risky playing defense on that low block. Lewis in the corner, he'll fire for 3. That's off. Here's Thornton. Thornton kicks, corner, 3 on the way, no good. Singletary dumps it down to York. He lays it off the glass. Pensacola now only leading by 4 with 4 minutes remaining.
You got to get it over here.
4 minutes to get it over. Somehow get it to Lewis.
It's going to send Lewis to the line. Great free throw shooter here in the season, so hopefully he can connect on. I think it's probably still going to be one-on-one. 8.
Subbing in
Ford
for
will
the
come into the
Eagles,
game for
number
Wilkerson.
3,
Positive
AJ
minutes he
Ward.
provided off the bench.
Yeah, great minutes there, and you know, as a young player, that's how you earn your minutes. You know, you're in the game at crunch time. You might only be playing for 2 to 3 minutes here and there, but it's what you contribute during those 2 to 3 minutes that'll eventually get you some good minutes down the line.
Lewis knocks down the first one. And one thing that's awesome is Colin is not being asked to fulfill some superstar role. He's being asked to play defense, get rebounds, and run his lanes correctly. And he ran his lanes correctly in that last possession and got 2 points easily. Pensacola leading by 5.
Great
Block
block.
by Gertz. Very risky.
Yeah, that was a real risky call, and that's going to send Liam to the free throw line shooting 2. Hopefully he can connect on both of them and send the Eagles up by 7.
Talking about Liam Gertz, phenomenal player,
Liam
standing at
Gertz to the free
6'6".
throw line.
The freshman from
1-1.
Merlin's, Texas. I believe he has 5 blocks on this game.
Yeah. Oh, he's only a sophomore as well. So 2 more years left. I'm interested to see the oh, he's a freshman. That's even better. He has 3 more years left, and I'm excited to see this kid play. See what he can really develop into.
He knocks down them both. Liam Gertz.
He reminds me a little bit of those bigs that are in the league that can shoot the 3-ball okay and still knock down some free throws. You know, I guess that is kind of common now these days, as number 8 just knocked down a 3, but I don't think it's going to count. Number 3, yeah.
Basket will count as a foul on Singletary.
Oh, so we're going back to shooting 2.
This is the part of the basketball game, especially in the college spectrum of the level, where it tends to be a little bit more slow.
Yeah, I think it's going to, this last 3 minutes is probably going to last another 15, 20 minutes maybe. It's really going to come down to free throws and who can knock them down, really. And if Liam and Austin can stay in the game.
Gertz with another opportunity to convert at the line.
Great shooting there.
Doing a great job protecting the rim and rebounding the basketball.
Looks like 14 has some blood above the lips, so it's going to bring in number 4, Jamario Bassett. Well, I guess not anymore. It's bringing in number 2,
Sicario Hamilton. They get it to Thornton.
Good pressure there by the guard, Koski. Good help by Liam.
He picks up another one.
Yeah, I think at this point,
Foul
the ref just needs to let the players play. If it's not a hard foul, then just let it go. They're just calling some soft on the softer end foul calls and just prolonging the game and putting them at the free throw line. Connects them the first one.
That is Naylor. Has 2 threes here out of the 3 for Southeastern. Knocks down the first free throw. Both teams sitting in the penalty. Naylor knocks down the second. Skip pass to Lewis. 5 seconds to get it over. Finds Koski. Splits the defense. Nearly loses the ball. Gertz in the corner. Finds Ward down low. A lot of contact and finishes.
A lot of contact. Thought a foul call would have been there. Let's put the Eagles up by 6. See if we can get a defensive stop. That'll be huge right here.
Now eclipsing the 3-minute mark of the ball game. Naylor. Step back jumper. No good.
Great rebound there.
Porter triple team.
You'd love to see AJ just push the ball right there and just get it over half and see what he's working with.
Lewis.
Great pass.
Dumps it down to Gertz.
Great finish. Great connection by the senior to the freshman. Puts the Eagles up by 8.
Southeastern desperately needs a bucket, and that is Gertz' 5th.
That's a cheap foul. He was where he needed to be. His hands was up. The player bumped off of him. He didn't initiate the contact. I'm not too sure about that one, but that's a huge blow for the Eagles here. So
they actually gave the foul to Austin Lewis.
That shouldn't be Austin's.
That was absolutely on Liam Gertz. That's interesting.
Yeah, I would. Who would you take in this situation? Both of them are on their last
both on the last foul,
and they're both starters. I'm not sure who you would take wanting, or who would you prefer to be fouled out in this situation, because Liam was a great rebounder, great defender, but then you have Austin Great shooter, offensive end, so it's really a tough decision to make.
Honestly, I'm just going to play it safe and just say let's just keep both of them.
I wish we could. It shouldn't have been a foul in the first place, but it looks like they're going to give it to Liam, and Josh Alexander's going to come in and take his spot and pick up hopefully where he left off. But good game there by the freshman. Great rebounding, great blocks, great scoring. Even had some assists there as well, so hopefully he can hold his head up.
Gertz comes out the game, but unfortunately, Alexander, who inserts himself back into the lineup, also has 4 fouls as well.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. This last 2:30, as number 40 misses his first shot. The Eagles are really lucky that Southeastern is not connecting on a lot of their free throws, because the game would be probably tied, or we'd probably be leading by maybe 1 if they were connecting. As he misses both of them. That's the over-the-back foul right there. Yeah, great call there by the ref. I thought he probably was going to miss that one. That's going to send us to the line, and hopefully we can connect on these 2 free throws.
Man, it sounds like a Fox 40 whistle when a striped shirt is in your future, Ian, because you're just calling all the plays here. Man.
Spend a lot of time around basketball, you pick up a few things,
I hear you, brother. I hear you. Alexander now at the free throw line to convert on 2 free throws. Unfortunately, he's been a bit of a struggle at the charity stripe. He's done a lot of things well this season, such as defend, such as shoot the basketball, such as drive the basketball, such as create turnovers for the other team. But Josh Alexander this season has very much struggled at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a word with him after the game, and usually how I encourage him is telling him one aspect of his game sucks, and he goes on and work on it. I'm really surprised that there was no call on that play just now. Really extremely surprised. But it's in the Eagles' favor, so.
Absolutely, as we have a 8-point lead with 2:16 remaining. And I'm on my laptop right now looking for places for you to referee during your spare time.
Oh, I thought Austin was going to pull that one just now.
Not really smart to. Now it's time to just
waste some time
off the clock.
And then I'd like to see someone drive and maybe pick up a foul and go to the free throw line.
Or you can take a shot like that, wide open.
That one's a little off, yeah. I could have told her release that one was going to miss. So we can get a good defensive stop these last minute 45.
York drives, somehow finishes. Koski finds Ward. Finds Koski in the middle. Lewis in the corner.
Yeah, great swinging the ball around. Make sure you get deep into the shot clock before you look for a shot selection. Ooh, Josh Alexander was wide open just now.
7 seconds remaining.
Lewis
drives, throws up the lob to Alexander. That's blocked.
That was definitely a foul. I could have heard the smack in my headphones there. But hey, I love it though. They're letting them play it out. 4-point lead here. Well, 6-point lead. Sorry.
A comeback still in the favor for Southeastern Baptist here. A stop and a foul. York pulls up for a jumper. No good. Singletary pulls down the strong board and draws a foul.
Oh my. I thought it would have been a jump ball. Tough call there, tough call.
Fouls on Eagles number 3.
Not the best shot selection by number 14 as well. Heavily defended. Still pulled up that. Might have been a close 3-pointer, but his foot was on the line. I'm not sure how happy his coach is about that.
Fortunately, that is Ward's 3rd foul. Fife will come to the table.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 24.
Stephen Fife will check into the contest for Josh Alexander. Here is Singletary for his 2nd. Misses. Fike for the rebound. Subbed into the contest for one reason, and he fulfilled his purpose. Also gets the ball.
You gotta push it right here.
Dangerous passes.
Yeah.
Players were face cutting towards the basket. Koski goes to Porter in the corner. He saves it, but the ball goes out of bounds. 33 seconds, down by 5. College basketball has a lot of possibilities. A comeback could be one of these things.
Great timeout
on the floor.
Yeah, excellent timeout there. I think that's going to take a little bit of the momentum away from Southeastern as they just came up with that steal. So we'll see what they look to do.
We'll step aside after this momentum breaker.
Eagles fans, make some noise for your Eagles to receive a t-shirt from Igor and the Blue Crew.
Seconds remaining. You see
looking for this,
Austin Lewis hiding in the corner here. Looking to create a steal on the play here. To no avail. Naylor three. Good!
That's a big shot. Big shot brings the game in within 25 seconds left. Here's my prediction. I say the Eagles are going to get the ball out of the inbound. They're going to try and bring it up. I think that they're going to get fouled. If I was the coach of Southeastern, I would take my chances at the free throw line, save us some clock for us to maybe come back, and hopefully the Eagles will miss one of the 2 free throws on their end.
Wow. I mentioned a comeback is definitely attainable, and we mentioned earlier that being up 11, 9, or 7 points with 10 minutes left in college basketball is definitely no safe haven.
Yeah, definitely not safe. Excellent gameplay by both ends, both teams. Excited to see this last 25 seconds and where it goes, which way it will go.
Ian, if you're the coach in the huddle, what are you telling your troops?
Well, which team? Southeastern or Eagles?
Southeastern first.
Southeastern, yeah. I'm definitely, I'm trying to, I would honestly look to foul. Well, I'd look to first see if I can get a turnover in the first 5 seconds. If not, I look to foul, but I wouldn't foul a good shooter. Put them at the line. Hopefully they miss one of them, and then we can come back down, maybe drop a play to hit a 3, tie the game up.
Let's turn back the clock here for a quick moment. I don't know if you remember a while ago, about 2 years ago, Austin Lewis against Southeastern Baptist hit a game winner to win it. They get it to Koski, and they foul.
And that's that foul I talked about. I like this foul, though. Good play to put it in the line. Would have loved it if it was Austin going to the line, but we'll take Brent Lee.
Here we go, brother.
Brent Lee. I don't know why I was always calling him Brandon.
Koski to the free throw
It just sounded like Brandon when just would announce his name, but sorry if his parents, if Mrs. Koski's watching, Mrs. Koski's watching, I apologize. As misses the first one, hope he can connect on the second one and puts us up by 3, and in the event, maybe an overtime situation,
I'm down for more basketball. How about you?
It's a lot of pressure on the kid, though. Good shot.
Pensacola leading by 9.
Yeah, I would not foul here. I would just play straight up. The shot clock did not start, I think. Oh, he called a timeout.
Smart decision by the coach. To accelerate the ball to the half-court line, call a timeout to set up a half-court offense so you can get the basket as quick as possible.
Yeah.
We'll step aside. his first South Region win on the line.
It's getting real loud in here. The fans are really getting behind it. Great atmosphere. Hopefully the Eagles can deliver and send the fans home with some smiles on their faces tonight. Southeastern
already has a South Region win against Bob Jones at home in a doubleheader weekend. For the inbound, number 14, Jacoby York. 18 seconds remaining on the game clock. They get it to Naylor. York, back to Naylor. Every fan on their feet in this arena. Naylor gets it to Thornton. Step back jumper, no good.
Great rebound.
For the rebound and gets fouled.
And that'll secure the W for the Eagles tonight. And Eagles fans will leave the building with some smiles on their face tonight. Great execution, great coaching.
Definitely not the look you want from Thornton, stepping back, creating a fading shot. But now you send the person, you mentioned Austin Lewis, the person you don't want to send to the line. Christian Porter, second to none, another person you don't want to be shooting free throws to possibly take this game out of reach for you.
Yeah, one shot here. He has two. One shot will seal the deal here for the Eagles, and we can just back up our stuff and go home as he misses the first. So he has one more. Hopefully he hits it, and that'll for sure seal the deal.
Maybe he just wanted to increase the pressure?
Maybe.
Oh, and he misses both of them.
1.5 seconds. Really not a lot you can do with 1.5 seconds when you need a three. This is more a type of time where you would run up draw up a play if you needed like a lob situation, 2 points, but you need a three to win the game or tie the game. And so
Phil Emdek checks into the ball game, the 6'8" center for Pensacola. He's possibly going to be guarding the pass.
Inbound, yeah. Smart play there. No, smart decision to put him in the game. It's getting real loud here again. It's just a really good atmosphere. Everyone's dancing,
brings
clapping.
Back memories, does it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So sorry, our sound temporarily went away, but we are still here with you. This sound definitely brings back many memories for you, doesn't it, Egan?
Yeah, it does. It does. It's really it's giving me goosebumps, man. I wish I was on the court in this situation. It's a good feeling to see the fans really get into it.
This reminds me of the days when we were at work and we would go back, you would show me some of your old film, and you would just go on a scoring tear at moments.
Yeah, good times, good to relive some moments, but I'm loving where I'm at right now, being able to just watch the younger guys do what they do and enjoy the game from a fan standpoint now.
The officials put 2 seconds remaining on the clock. The Chargers are going to need a prayer to send this to extra regulations.
And Coach calls a timeout with hopes of, I guess, disrupting their plans a little bit. But I honestly don't see any coming back from this. It's 2 points on the clock. They're inbounding the ball from way on the other side. But hey, it's basketball. Anything can happen, so.
It's so funny. Literally during the Christmas break, I went to Northwest State College to watch Loyola of Maryland play against ULM in Monroe, North Carolina. Actually, not North Carolina, Louisiana. And it was very interesting the fact that around the second half of the game, during the second half of the game, it was really interesting that they were trailing. ULM was trailing by 10 points, and a scenario just like this, where now you're looking at a ball game where you can possibly win.
Yeah. I'm really interested in seeing what the coach of Southeastern is going to draw. What could he possibly draw up to get a good quality shot out of three here to tie the ball up and go into overtime? I don't mind more basketball, but I would not love that for the Eagles.
Christian Porter had the opportunity to put this game to bed, misses both free throws. If you're him, what's going through your mind?
Honestly.
Next play, honestly.
Next play. There's no time to worry about it.
Lets it fly! Just misses!
That was a good shot. That was a good play. That was a good play. He just couldn't get it to connect. Really good play. Great execution. Just couldn't get the shot to even remotely touch the rim, and the Eagles come away with the victory.
If you're Southeastern, that's exactly the look you want. get the ball to a middleman, and
We would like
then
to
a
thank
guard
the
cuts to the
Andrews
basket,
Institute
and
for providing
literally he was
positions,
untouched
Dr.
and
Adam
unguarded
Mann,
Wide open.
by he had that look to the
Doesn't
basket.
get better than that. No, it doesn't get better than that. Like I said, he just couldn't get the strength to get it to the net, which is fortunate for the Eagles. So
Multiple players in double digits tonight as Pensacola Christian College picks up their first South Region win. Thank you so much for joining us, Ian. So great to have you here. Hopefully I can spend more time and have you on the broadcast once again.
yeah,
This is the second to last home game here at Pensacola Christian. The girls next Saturday will play Bellhaven, and the guys will play Ave Maria, one of the premier NAIA schools in the nation. But until then, Alvin Chapman and Ian Johnson, we will see you next time.